Oh, are you serious, man? Okay, that's nice. That's just okay. Yep. Nice. Hello, ladies and gentle cars. Welcome back to our F125 My Team career. Last time in Japan went pretty okay. Jack Doohan hit us and we got underbody damage. And we finished one place lower than we started in P18. But looking at the standings, Lando Norris leads Max Verstappen by 15 points. And Lewis Hamilton is just 9 points behind in P3. And as for constructors, McLaren leads Red Bull by only 2 points. And we have dropped down to P8 because Esteban Ocon scored 2 points in Japan, putting Haas up to P7 in the standings. So that's a bit disappointing. But we have a few messages. Disappointing weekend. Wow, really? I had no idea. Anyways, that's enough dilly-dally. Let's go on to the Bahrain Grand Prix. Last time we played as Aron, so this time we're going to be switching and playing as Franco Colapinto. Oh, no way are we going to get stuck behind our teammate again for the second race weekend in a row. I think we are. Gosh dang it. Aron, move! Aron, move! Aron, go! Move, man! I don't know why he's so slow. It happened last race in Japan too. We were doing a race strategy and I was playing as Aron. Yeah, Colapinto just like slowed down in the Suzuka S's and we lost so much time. Going wheel to wheel with Tsunoda. Alright. Maybe we're getting a little sneak peek as to what's gonna happen in the race. I'm losing so much time from it though. Oh my goodness, I'm 4 tenths down.
Under the bright lights of Bahrain, it is time for qualifying. Grid position up in the air. Who is going to seize the moment?
Alright, then here we go for our second lap here in qualifying. We're in the elimination zone. We're in P19, so hopefully we can get out and make it through to Q2, but knowing how bad I am at this game, I think we're going to be knocked out in Q1 yet again. Alright, I think I used a bit too much of my battery on the first 2 sectors, because it is dying right now. We're only 4 tenths up, down to P20. Hopefully we can make positions. And we only get P19, so for the 4th time this season, we're out in Q1. Alright, well that's a pretty disappointing qualifying result. We do have the worst car, so that is a factor, but I was hoping to get at least through to Q2. At least for Bahrain, as it's probably one of my favorite tracks. But Oscar Piastri sets the pace, 3 tenths faster than Fernando Alonso, surprisingly, up into P2, but out in Q1. Antonelli, Hadjar, ourselves as Franco Colapinto, Hulkenberg, Doohan, and our teammate Aron. But anyways, that was qualifying. Let's get on to the race.
Originally, it was a race against time in 2004 to get Sakir ready for its Grand Prix debut. It's been a fixture ever since. Welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. We go racing today around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit, with 15 corners and 2 good passing opportunities into turns 1 and 4. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday and he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Considering the rest of the grid we have Norris, Hamilton, George Russell and Piastri, Sainz, Ocon, Alonso and Alex Albon, Gasly, Tsunoda, Lance Stroll and Behrman, Bortoleto, Antonelli, Isaac Hadjar and Liam Lawson, Colapinto, Hulkenberg, Doohan and Aron completes the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. And so we welcome you to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me for this race, and it's going to be some race, is Anthony Davidson. Well, they say you're only as good as your last race. And on evidence there, that was very good indeed. How do they carry that form through to today?
You've done it once, can you do it again? But, you know, if you start believing in yourself and the confidence starts to build, that inner confidence is what you need. And you can carry that through to future races, including this one, and you set that ball rolling. That's the critical thing that they're looking for here. And I believe if you've got that first race win or a win at any stage, it can start to roll with you in a good way.
If we don't want to be stuck near the back for most of the race, you're going to need to push early on. Good luck.
All right, then a two-stop. Hards to softs. A bit odd. What are other people doing? Everyone else is going softs. I think let's start on softs, then swap over to hards, and then... Okay, I guess not. It's not letting me change this first one. Okay, I guess not. I guess we're starting on hards. It's not letting me change it. That's a bit disappointing. But here we go for the Bahrain race. There's 5 red lights. And away we go. I forgot what button the clutch was for a second, but luckily Hajar and Lawson had horrible starts, so we were able to make up places on them. Maybe not Hajar there.
Somewhere on the internal combustion engine, be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
I broke way too late and just slammed into the back of Behrman there. I don't think that was my wing that went flying, because my wings are still pretty good, so somebody else's wing went flying there. But we're up to P16. Here comes Antonelli on our inside. Behrman has a little lock up into turn 4, sorry. Hanging around the outside of Antonelli there. I'm gonna go for a cheeky little dive on Behrman. And we're up to P15. Alright. Really chaotic start there. Really quickly, I just want to check and make sure. Yeah, okay, I have a little bit of wing damage. Not that much. Who has wing damage? Behrman. Behrman has that wing damage. Okay. That is good to know. Hopefully Bortoleto can slow Stroll down so we can catch up a bit, but... knowing my pace, I don't think that's going to be happening. But tons of movement happening ahead. They're going 3 wide up there. I think I saw another bit of wing go flying. Stroll and Bortoleto are still going 2 wide. Antonelli has passed Behrman.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
They're still going 3 wide up there. Oh my goodness. Stroll has a look around the inside of Bortoleto. Really slowing each other down here. Stroll went really deep into the inside and bumped his tire a bit. Antonelli's just so fast, oh my goodness. And then here we go, Stroll's gonna have that DRS on Bortoleto. And he's gonna go to the inside. We're gonna stick in Bortoleto's slipstream. Antonelli has a look around our outside. We're gonna squeeze to the inside of Bortoleto. And we're also gonna make up a move. Defend a little bit from Bortoleto, and I accidentally just sent it on Stroll there. Oh my goodness. Alright, well we're up to P13. I didn't mean to go for that move. I was just trying to defend against Bortoleto. Albon has a little lockup. Unfortunately, I had absolutely 0 practice on hard tires, so I'm not used to this level of grip. Because Stroll passed us before the DRS detection, we're actually going to have DRS for the straight. Stroll's not going to have any. I have absolutely 0 batteries, so Bortoleto is going to go on through. We're gonna hang around the outside of him, and we're gonna stay in P13. Yeah, there goes Albon. I don't think that we're gonna be able to catch them at this rate. So maybe we are not in for points here. Oh, and that's a yellow flag ahead. That's a Mercedes. I think that's Russell. Yeah, that would be Russell because Antonelli's behind us. So George Russell, is that a mechanical failure or is that a puncture? That's a mechanical failure. George Russell is out of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Alright, then as we come out of the final corner to start lap 17, our engine is actually having some troubles. We've gotten the engine warning light and our ICE is up to 60%. So that might explain why we are a bit slow this weekend. And then as we come down the straight, Leclerc is the first to pit. That's going to put us up to P11. Right now I'm thinking about going to a one-stop. I don't know, we'll see how these tires last, and depending on how well that goes. I'm going to try and go as long as I can on these hards, and then we'll see if we can pull off a one-stop or not. Alright, I think that's Norris is the second one to pit. Albon is the third. He also pulls into the pits.
Approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on mediums.
Now we're approaching the pit window, but these tires are actually looking fine, so I don't think we're going to be pitting anytime soon. Norris has a really slow corner there. We're going to get DRS on him. Hopefully we can... Alright, let's stay behind Norris a bit. Try and keep pace with him. Okay, well I just had a horrible corner there. Let's try and keep pace with Norris. And let him drag us through. Okay, so that plan didn't work out too well because he's already so far away. But it did drag us out of Bortoletto's range a bit. But here comes more cars into the pits. It's quite a few of them actually. We're going to come out ahead of all of them up to P4. Yeah, I think let's definitely try and go for a one-stop. Alright, well that is Tsunoda into the pits. We're going to pass him as well.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
Even though it is our pit window, I think we're going to push it out to try and get through a one-stop, like I've been saying over and over again. Because if everyone else is going two stops, and my tires are looking this nice, a one-stop is definitely possible. Alright, I think that's going to be Bortoletto into the pits, yeah. So he has unleashed Hamilton and Piastri, and I think that's also Verstappen behind. He's released those three on us, so they'll be on us within the next few laps, I'm pretty sure. I think that Ocon might also be going for a one-stop, so I think we'll just pit whenever he pits. Yes, we do have mediums on, so yeah, we'll just pit whenever Ocon pits, if he is going for that one stop. Oh my goodness, they're so fast. Yeah, they're gonna overtake us at any minute here. Yeah, Ocon pulls into the pits, but maybe he's not going for a one stop, because that's way too early, if he is. I just realized that I'm on hot lap, burning off so much ERS. We're gonna stay behind Hamilton a bit and get some ERS. Hopefully these three can drag us through to you know, stay in their slipstream, get DRS from them. Here comes Piastri. I'm just gonna pull off to the side and let him through. I'm not gonna fight with him and lose time. No idea what Mark just said. I was yapping too much. Oh, Aron is in first stop, that's why. Alright, Hamilton and Piastri have pulled away. Here comes Verstappen. There he goes. We're actually going to get DRS from him here. So hopefully he can drag us through a bit more as well. Oh no, there's the yellow flag. Oh, it's Aron. Aron is having an issue. I don't know what it is. The yellow flag just popped up though, so... I'm trying to look. Oh, he's running again. Okay, I think he had a spun. I think that was a spin. What did he do? What happened to Aron? Oh, he spun. Oh, he's in the wall. Oh, Aron, come on, man. Ah, that's... Oh my goodness, that wing. Ah, come on, Aron. Alright, then there goes Aron into the pits.
Paul in the pits. Paul is in the pits.
Yeah, he's gonna fix that wing.
now, please. Box this lap.
Mark wants us to box, but again, we're aiming for that one stop, so I'm gonna go maybe 2-3 more laps. See how far these hards go. Alright, well, a few laps later, there's a yellow flag behind us. That's a Haas. I think that's Aron or I think that's Aron. But Gasly has just about caught back up to us again. It is Aron. Well, Aron is the second casualty in the race. But Gasly has caught up to us. We've lost sight of Verstappen and the others up there. I think Piastri locked up. I can't tell from this distance. Aron is out of the race. Alright, well, here comes Gasly. He's gonna shoot past with no problem. But I am gonna try and stick with him. Use him as well to carry us through. I almost hit the back of him there. Oh, there's another yellow flag up at turn 1. I think that's a driver off track. What is happening there? It's Albon. Albon spun at turn 1. I wonder... no, he got off the track quickly enough. No, I was hoping that there would be a safety car that would play perfectly into our hands. But... oh my goodness. That was a horrible time to resume. Sadly, no safety car. Alright, well, now that the tire warning light has flashed up, I think we're gonna go one more lap, and then we'll pit on lap 18. Alright, here we go into the pits for our first and only stop for the race. Gasly is also coming into the pits ahead, so hopefully we can fight with him a bit. Okay, let's hope that we don't get a bad stop. A lot of drivers into the pits, actually. I think we've timed this one stop perfectly. Here we go. Please don't mess up, team. And of course they mess up, because why wouldn't they? It's a 4.7 stop time, but luckily Gasly also had a slow stop.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Slow stop time as well. So we're up to P9, actually. This one stop has worked beautifully. Some drivers ahead haven't stopped yet, right? Yeah. Norris, Tsunoda, and Bortoletto haven't stopped, but Alonso behind has. So we have to be careful of him come the end of this race. Alright, well, Tsunoda is into the pits, so we might be able to get the jump on him. I think Bortoletto is going to be going in here. No, he's not. He's staying out for one more lap. Tsunoda is into the pits. Let's try and come out before him. I think we do. Alright, we're up to P8. We're doing pretty well. Alright, that is Bortoletto into the pits. We're going to be up to P7. This one stop is working.
We're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Mark, I'm not pitting. Oh, Leclerc's going into the pits. Okay. We're going to be up to P6. Wow, I thought that he already completed all of his stops. I guess he's going for a third stop? Yeah, he's going... Leclerc. Ferrari, what is that strategy you're putting on his line? Leclerc's going for a 3-stop. He's going softs. Oh my goodness, Ferrari, what are you doing to that poor man? That is insane. Softs, and mediums. Okay, something has happened to our battery, because it's absolutely draining the battery when I'm only on medium. And Alonso is really catching up to us. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, it should not be draining that fast. It's like I have overtake on, but I don't know what's happening. I had like 40% battery like at the start. Oh no, our fuel mix. Why is our fuel mix going up and down? What's happening? Wait, was that our fuel mix? I don't know. I think I'm seeing things. I'm looking at the MFD because I think something's happening to something. So something's happening to something that's making me mess up a lot of our lines, and Tsunoda has caught up to us.
Mark,
I'm not pitting. Oh my god. Mark still thinks that we're pitting this lap, but we're not. We're not. Alright, engineer quiet.
Systems all looking good. Head down.
I think I was just seeing things whenever I said fuel mix earlier. Tsunoda locks up into turn 1. But he's past us, and I don't think that we have the speed to fight with him, so we're down to P7. Alonso is behind in P8. If we can keep P7, that'll be nice. I don't know what was happening to my car. I think I was freaking out about nothing. I could have sworn I saw... Oh, that's off track. I could have sworn I saw the fuel mix go down to lean and then back up to standard, but I guess not. Alright, then down the straight we go to start lap 27. Alonso's going to have DRS, and I think that we're also going to lose this position as well. Unless we can defend against him. He's going to go past. Sticking around the inside, we're going to get DRS for the next section. And we're going to stay ahead of the Spaniard for yet another lap. Here we go, lap 28. Alonso's going to have that DRS yet again. I've been saving my battery for throughout the entirety of the lap, just so we have enough to defend against him. I don't think he's going to be able to make a move here. No, we're going to stay ahead. He is going to have DRS for the next section. I apologize, somebody's vacuuming right outside my door. I apologize if you can hear it. It's really annoying. Why? You had all day to vacuum. You have the entire rest of the day to vacuum. Why now? Why do you vacuum now, man? Oh, I don't understand people. I don't understand people. Like, it's 5:30. Why are you vacuuming at 5:30? Alright, then here we go. Starting the final lap of the race. Just gonna drain the battery, because if we can stay ahead of Alonso here, then we should be able to stay ahead of him for the rest of the lap. And yeah, he's not gonna have enough room to make a move on us. So we should be able to carry P7 through for the rest of the race. I had a horrible exit there. But coming out of the final corner, Lando Norris gets back-to-back wins. He won last race in Suzuka, and he wins here in Bahrain. Well, I think he won last race. I don't really remember. But Lando Norris wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. Max Verstappen takes P2. Lewis Hamilton P3. And that's Piastri P4. Here we come down the straight. Alonso's right there. He might try and make a move on the last lap here on this last corner. Are going to stay defensive, stay on the inside of him. Sainz has caught up to us. The other Spaniard is here. Alonso might be able to get us on the line. He doesn't, and we take P7 for our second points finish in this season.
We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Well, you cannot be disappointed with that.
Lando Norris has done it! Lando Norris takes the checkered flag!
Well, are we looking at a champion in waiting today with that kind of performance? They were driving with the kind of lack of pressure that you quite often see when a driver knows, they just know within themselves that that championship is within their reach.
Our contenders at the front, making their way onto the podium to celebrate with the team and the crowd. And Lando Norris celebrates the win in style.
Once again, the one-stop works perfectly. Lando Norris wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton round out the podium. We managed to get more points. We got 6 points, which brings our total to 10. But we are still only 8th in constructors because Alpine and Williams also got points. I don't know what Ferrari was thinking with that 3-stop for Leclerc, but it definitely cost him. He's not going to be happy with that result. Oh, Hulkenberg and Paul Aron apparently also went for 3 stops. Aron probably went for a 3-stop because of his wing. But Ocon and Russell are are our 2 DNFs for the race. But anyways, that'll be it for me. Hopefully you've enjoyed this race as much as I have, but that'll be the end of this video. I will see you all next time for Jeddah.